Had them brain farts. What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Talk That Talk podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-hosts with me.
Man, you see the merch, man. Y'all know who it is, baby. You feel me? Here.
You here?
Yeah, man. Shout out. Hey, listen, man. Why my man Russell Wilson had to dismantle his finger?
Oh,
God,
yeah. We don't get to that. Yeah.
Tough.
I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling real good because this is the week right here.
This the week?
Mm-hmm.
It's
the week.
Pick Friday. This the week right here.
Oh, you feeling good? You feeling good from yesterday?
Hey, Jay, listen, he go text us Sunday night. Like, man, if they would have just kicked the field goal, man.
I mean, I picked the winner, though. I picked the winner.
No.
You ain't know the text.
I've been going with first instinct only. So whatever my first instinct is, I'm going with it. Okay. Living with it. That's just what it is. No second guessing, no second thing. None of that.
Okay.
Anyway, but you know who I was wondering if they want a second guess? Is my man AI.
Oh, not the answer.
The answer came out with multiple answers.
He did.
And one of those answers,
the
answer that we thought was going to be on that list.
That you thought.
Have a AKA killer list. The killer list. AI killer list. Some of the people he put on there was James Harden.
Oh.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Steph Curry. Dame Lillard.
Oh.
And Bradley Beal.
Oh.
Bradley Beal. Now that list is not bad.
Not a bad list.
That list is not bad at all.
Yeah.
But it was a name that we didn't see on that list.
And what name is that, Mr. Bake? Talk about the Kang?
The Kang.
Talk about
the one who's about to get his redemption tour.
Yeah.
LeBron James. So what are y'all thoughts about LeBron not making AIs, AKA killer list? Man, I had to hear it. I got my group chat. They hit me with it yesterday. Then they hit me with another one with Mario Chalmers calling LeBron a B word. All kinds of. I got to deal with this slander. You know, I'm a LeBron supporter, so I got to deal with the slander. But how do y'all feel about LeBron not making the killer list?
I'm gonna go, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The list was okay until you put Bradley Beal on there. That was my one skeptic person on the list. And it's not that he's not a killer. It's just what moments have he's killed to where I need to respect it. You feel me? So I wouldn't put Bradley Beal on that list. Now, the reason why I can see why LeBron's not on that list is because the names that he named, they don't need to be motivated to go out and snatch your throat. They don't need to be motivated. Like Dame, you know, every time he step on that court, it's on. Steph is the babyface assassin. You feel me? He hit you with 40 and smile about it. So that's why he don't really get the, you feel me? He'll smile about it. It's like, yeah, I just hit you for 40, 10, 12 threes. It's a night. You feel me? KD, again, James the same way. So the person that I would add to that list, and again, because he's just a person I love watching and he gives it night, will be Russell Westbrook. Yeah. Because Russ was the kind of person that, it's not the prettiest, it's not probably the most efficient, but when he step on that court, he's literally trying to kill you. Like, that's what I'm thinking a killer list. And so with LeBron, his killer moments, when his back's against the wall, or where you feel like we counting him out. You feel me? Because LeBron will go through a season, and Bake, you know this, where you be like, LeBron, what the hell are you doing? Like, why you not, like, go there, Bron? Like, why is you sitting there playing with these dudes? To me, LeBron played too damn much to be as great as he is. Yeah. So because like the killer LeBron I know is Game 7 against the Spurs, Game 6 against Boston. In those pivotal games where he steps up and he says,
in Detroit,
when he steps up and he says, you know what? I'm not here for this BS today. Yeah. I got this. And LeBron doesn't do it enough because he understands how great he is. And, you know, like he plays too much for my liking. But that's why I can see why AI doesn't have him on a killer list.
Yeah. What about you? I'll take.
I got beef with two of them.
Okay.
I would say James Harden and
You know
Bradley
what?
Beal.
That is crazy because I was thinking the same thing, but I'm gonna let you do that.
Well, first off, I don't want to get too off on a tangent, but what is a killer? A killer is a selfish bucket getter. So if we're just gonna that's what it is, right? It's all propped up, right? Kobe was the killer, right? MJ was the killer, right? And to me, killer deters from, a purist, right? Basketball, like LeBron should be on the list. I think because when you talking about putting a team down, it doesn't always mean getting a bucket. It means my definition of a killer is whether you giving the assist, whether you getting that chase down block, you bringing it and you are putting the team down, whether you are the person putting the ball in the bucket or not. And so by that definition of a killer, LeBron's on there. And I don't come to his defense very often, but like this is to me is blasphemous when you're gonna say killer. It's like Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Perpetual bottom of the Eastern Conference, Bradley Beal. And then when it comes to James Harden, I've seen this dude turtle up one too many times. It doesn't mean that you can't be one of the most efficient, dominant offensive players in the league and have the scoring champ. It means that when it's game 7 against the Spurs without Kawhi, you turtling up. It means that when you can't even hit spot up buckets in the playoffs because you need your rhythm, but you ain't got no hamstring. So now all of a sudden you shooting 2 for 12 because you can't even stand in the corner and hit open threes for the Brooklyn Nets. Dog. So again, what is a killer? If we're going by a selfish bucket getter, then you can put Harden and whoever else on the list. And to be honest, the one who has been off the scene for a year and a half now, but I'm not forgetting what he's done and his track record. Kawhi Leonard was a dog. So he's had a couple of moments where he put us down personally with in the championship.
He got that in him.
He does. And so when he puts the team down with the best of them, and then an honorable mention who's about to be on the list, because I like to foresight, I would say Trae Young is about to be on the list. But Harden and Bradley Beal, get them off, because when you need them the most to put a team down, they're not it. Now, they can be premier top couple scorers in the league. I'm not disputing that, but what is a killer?
Yeah.
Hear my thing real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
Look, okay. I understand we live in a society where a lot of people consider killers as offensive juggernauts, people who can get a bucket and turn it on and score in different facets in different ways. I like the ideology where you said a selfish bucket getter, because most of the time it's like, I'm gonna put the team on my back and I'm gonna win by scoring as many points as I have to. What I love about LeBron is that there's many facets to his game. Yes, he may not be the one who got the bag and hit you with the cross and the ding dot or whatever, but he can hit you in multiple ways and he can beat you in multiple ways. That's contributing by getting assists. That's by being highly efficient in scoring. Yes, he struggled from the free throw line, but when LeBron got to make them for the most part, about 75% of the time he gonna make one, unless LeBron in his emotions. But when LeBron is locked in, he's locked in. And when I look at when he had James Harden, I love James Harden. James Harden is a natural bucket getter. But when James Harden back is against the line, when the pressure is on James Harden, he tucks and folds. Tucks and folds. Like literally, it just he never shows up. He never shows up. There's always a reason for why James Harden don't show up. Oh, because I didn't have Chris Paul. Oh, because my hamstring. But what happened when the OKC Thunder took them boys to game 7? And he almost choked that, but OKC gave them a benefit. They gave them a game. They shouldn't even, OKC should have beat Houston in that bubble playoff. Yeah. They should have beat them. But my thing is James Harden don't show up in big time situations. So how can you be a killer if you ain't killing nobody in the clutch?
In the highest leverage moment.
In the highest level. Yeah. I agree with KD. KD is an assassin. He's a sniper. You just don't have no problem with him. I would have thought he would have put Kyrie on that damn list. Kyrie is a killer. I think Kyrie's a killer when he's in his element, but he got a lot of Kobe in him. I understand with Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard has Dame time. He has sent some people home. He has made a clock, a watch, a famous thing. And we know Steph Curry can go from 1 for 7 to go for 10 for 20. 10 for 10 in less than 2 seconds. It just, he turns it on and then he does it so horribly, like just effortlessly or effortlessly. It makes you mad because you're like, this white skin brother is busting my ass, pause, but he's dropping buckets on me and I can't do nothing about it. Like I'm playing defense. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the gripe of why they don't consider LeBron a killer because he doesn't turn it on and turn it off. Because in my opinion, what LeBron does is he chooses his moments. He picks his moments of when he want to turn it on and when he don't want to turn it on. And I think that's why he has longevity right now. I really do think that's why he's been able to play for damn near 16, 17 years in this league, because 19 years in this league for not turning it on all the time. Because we see Kobe turned it on. He had it on every day. Westbrook, where Kawhi, he low managed, but when he on the floor, he's a killer. He has his moments where he's like, I'm going to just take over this thing or whatever. When the back's against the wall, he will his team to win games. I do love Kawhi Leonard, but I get why they don't like LeBron on that list.